Chapter 1. There are many types of monsters in this world. The most dangerous ones are well-dressed, polite and, particularly pleasant when you have discussion with them. Great financiers, lawyers, politicians, and con men are very often psychopathic. Being skilled in the manipulation of psychology and behavior of others is the key to succeeding at almost anything. Example of intelligent psychopaths are Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein, Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump. Psychopathic men are usually master in blending and meaning they are very good concealing their psychopathy. Most people who know them would report they are normal and likable, nothing particularly unusual about them. Keep in mind most psychopaths are dumb like most of the people. Intelligent psychopaths are the minority. For every psychopath who end up as a successful, 10 end up in prison. Intelligent psychopaths rule the world. For example, to most Russians the idea that their country is being led by an intelligent psychopath is unthinkable. Reality is unthinkable for most people. Chapter 2. Give me control of media for 30 days and I can get the masses to believe anything. Propaganda works because the majority of humans do not engage in deep, careful, critical thinking. The Machiavellian perspective asserts, the most people are motivated primarily by self-interest. Wealth, power, and status are Pareto distributed. To be average is to be a loser. Status is a zero-sum game in every hierarchy. Every hierarchy is a pyramid scheme. How you rank in the macro hierarchy is a matter of life and death. Hierarchy apexes are dangerous places. At the bottom of macro hierarchy, life is dangerous since resources are insufficient. At the top of the macro hierarchy, life will be dangerous since you will be dealing with intelligent predators like high IQ psychopaths and sociopaths. Generally speaking, upward mobility is the false promise that powerful people offer to those at the bottom of the hierarchy in an attempt to placate them. Your rank in hierarchy is directly influenced by and correspond to your ability to hide secrets. Listen carefully, if you have nothing to hide then you have nothing to fear. That's the problem, everyone has something to hide and so everyone has something to fear. Nobody on this planet has reputation that would still be good if all their secrets were to revealed. Everyone has secrets and everyone is living a double life to some degree, the world is held by lies. If everyone's secrets were to be revealed tomorrow morning, civilization may collapse. If you are going to say politically incorrect things and you were to transcend the hierarchy as high as possible, you need to be anonymous. If you are powerful, the only people you can trust are those who were loyal to you before you became powerful. Everyone else is loyal to your power, not you. The traits needed to transcend the corporate hierarchy as an employee and traits needed to succeed as an entrepreneur, having a lot of overlap. If you can't get rich from a salary, you won't get rich as an entrepreneur. The traits needed to reach a high level, high pay position, are the same traits needed to be your own boss. Chapter 3. In negotiations, charming the other party is critical. If they like you, they will offer you better deal terms simply because they like you. Charming low-status people is very easy, just compliment them. To impress low-status people, be arrogant, have expensive items and show off them. If your status is currently low, start execution high-risk, high-reward strategies. Why do people ask you, what do you do for a living? It is very consequential question they are asking. Is your status high enough? Are you powerful enough to make it worth for me to spend time talking to you? People who have desire to actually help you are rare. People who will try to do tiny favors so they can feel useful and feel like you owe them something in return are common. Only few are the friends of a man. Most are merely friends of his present circumstances and power. When power disappears, most of his friends will disappear soon after. Verify loyalty of your friends. Manufacture a crisis. See how they react, are they willing to help or is their loyalty worthless? Life is lottery. The two best predictors of long-term life success are intelligence and energy. Few people want to find the truth. Most people just want their biases and feelings validated. Most people are not interested in real intellectual exchange or getting a more accurate view of reality. They just want to feel smart. As such, let them do most of the talking, and appear to agree with everything they say, even if you know it is false. For sake of charming people, appear to agree with their opinions, and do not tell the truth to validate their biases and their feelings. As a matter of habit, you should hide your displeasure and fake your contentment. For sake of charming people, this is mandatory. You will encounter people who are poorer than you and smarter than you and more cunning than you. Do not underestimate them. You will encounter people who are richer than you, who are also dumber and less cunning than you. They make great targets. Most people foolishly conflate cunning with evil, even though in reality cunning is a morally neutral tool that can be used for good or for evil. Cunning, euphemistically called people skills, is a morally neutral tool like an axe. It can be used for good or for evil. These 5 phrases represent the same thing: cunning, Machiavellianism, manipulative ability, people skills, and social skills. Traits of high cunning: good at charming people, good at persuasion, good at selling lies convincingly, good at detecting when someone else is lying, good at reading body language and vocal tonality, good at reading personalities and social situations. Low status makes you invisible to most people, especially high status people. This invisibility causes them to not filter their speech or monitor their behavior when in your presence. So, you can see what they are really like without the mask they usually wear in public and in front of most people, obstructing your vision. If you want to know a person's true emotional state, look into their eyes. They may lie with their arms and legs, and perhaps even with their facial express, but almost no one can lie with their eyes. The economy is not about free markets. It is about hierarchies and power. Karl Marx will tell you that in capitalist societies, the rich use their power to exploit the poor. That is absolutely 100% true. What Marx fails to realize is that the problem is not capitalism, the problem is human nature. This is a feature of every society, not just capitalist societies. In every society, powerful people use their power to exploit powerless people for their own gain. This will be true regardless of whether your society is capitalist, communist, monarchist, or anything else. It is a common mistake to view the elites of a society as being one united group. They are not. Elites usually break down into factions who are viciously fighting one another for power. In most societies most of the time, the poor masses, bottom 80% of people, are not very involved in politics. Their time is taken up with surviving. Elites are the ones with the spare time and resources and power to meaningfully impact politics. Now at last I want to know that most of the people will not take seriously in the account that my channel is not big, but know that these are lessons of Machiavelli. You can simple Google if you don't know about him. Also don't forget to subscribe, like and share for more such knowledge.